it's Casey from Casey Michelle Art, and today I'm showing you my autumn junk journal. I have embellishments from India, vintage embellishments, and I thought these look like skeleton heads, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, because there are some Halloween ephemera in here. And then this is the first page. This is a Thanksgiving Day card. I thought it looked beautiful with this. It was originally an ink drawing, and I printed that out. And this is from Penny Rose and Papery. It was a thank you card, and I put that in here as a little pocket. Okay, and it's a little flip out. And this is a vintage greeting card. And this is a Victorian Calling Card. And this is postmarked 1913. Both of these are from Penny Rose and Papery, and they are authentic vintage. Okay, this is also a vintage card. You could journal on the back. This is the pocket. And this is a slide. It's the same flower, similar to a sunflower. I think it's a smaller version. This is a washi sticker, and this is a Sears and Roebuck page. It is vintage. It is from 1976, but it's a replica of a late 1800s page. So it's very brittle. And it's candy. I thought that was perfect for Halloween. So it has what the prices were back in the late 1800s. And this is a journaling card. And macaroons, cinnamon macaroons. This is my cinnamon macaroon journal. It's a series I'm doing. And I thought this looked very autumnal. And this actually is from a music book from 1900. It was first published in the late 1800s, but this is from 1900s. And it says autumn, so I thought that was perfect. And I love this paper. My mom gave this to me. It's Venetian lace. This is Chantilly lace. It has the little labels up here. And some journaling cards here in a pocket. This little ticket's from Dust to Roses. I had bought some postcards from her, and she gave me some extra goodies. And then this is a tag, and I painted on the back. So, okay, and then this is a pocket. And I love this sari silk. This is vintage sari silk. This color is so rich. And this is cabbage dyed paper. I spattered some gold, metallic gold acrylic paint on there, and it looks gorgeous. It really shimmers in the light. And then I love this bottom part here of the cabbage dyed paper. This is also from Penny Rose and Papery. I purchased one of her digitals. This was originally a French telegram. I just made it bigger so I can make a page out of it. But I love the colors. I thought that was very fall foliage looking. And then this is a vintage greeting card. I cut it out because I thought it looked like fall also. And then I love this as a vellum piece of paper. Really pretty. Okay, this is a fan pocket. I got this in an Etsy shop, digital download. I love it. And then this is a Halloween card, and I did add some glitter to that to make it sparkly. Some washi tape. And then this is also that is also a Halloween card that I added some glitter to. And I thought this looked like spider webs, so I put that in there. And this flips up, and there's some Halloween ephemera in there. And this is a flash card. It's vintage, and on the back side is to advance in French. And then I just added this little, I punched a little hole and added some ribbon there. And, ooh, I really like this page. I kind of embellished it more after watching Jackie Chimes. I love her channel. I love her journals. I would like to own one day. But I sewed around this. My mom told me how to sew, kind of fancy sew this. And then I added this ruffle here. I just love the roses. I think it's so beautiful. And then on this, I added gold pen, so it does flash actual metallic gold. It looks like a little label of some sort. I guess rose pomade. And this I thought looked like turkey feathers because this is fall. And I added some gold metallic paint to this as well to give a little flash. But I thought those looked like turkey feathers. And this is from a vintage textile book from the late 1800s or early 1900s. I made a copy of it, but yeah, this is from that book. And then I hand cut a rubber stamp to make these stars. I love stars. I love kind of seafaring things. So I thought that was perfect for my style. So I added that to this journal, and it has some metallic gold paint on there too. This is from India. It's vintage sari trim, and once again I thought that looked like turkey feathers, so I added that there. It's iridescent in gold. I don't know if you can catch that. And this is authentic vintage postcard. It is from 1914. I love that green stamp, and it does have handwriting, May 18th, 1914. So, and this I printed out. I love the illustrations on this. I printed this out, and then I made this journaling card. I added some lace and did some sewing. Here's a authentic vintage photo that you can peek at when you buy the journal. And this is the centerfold, and I love Paris. I always try to add Paris into anything, any art that I do, but I thought these look like fall colored flowers. These look like Paris, and then this was a rusty ironwork. And then I added these white swirls. I thought it reminded me of Daphine's Diary, which is a favorite magazine. I was introduced by Amity Bloom, but then I started watching Willow Bound Journals, and she makes a lot of journals out of that magazine. So I wanted to make it look like Daphine's Diary, because you're not allowed to sell the journals from Daphine's Diary. And then I think this might be my favorite page because of the greens and purples and lavenders. Marie Antoinette, and then I like the little, this is a journaling card, but I added some little lace and sparkles. And then these are vintage buttons. So I added that because of the green. I thought it was really pretty with this spread. And this is a copy of my favorite postcard that I own that I bought from Dust to Roses. And I added some metallic gold, so you would get little flashes, because the original actually has metallic gold. And it's beautiful. It's my favorite postcard that I own. And then I added this little bird cage here, like a little tab to pull it, and then I added a rhinestone. So that is my favorite page, I believe. And some more of that. And then this I thought reminded me of macrame. I love it. So I added that to, I did this embossing. I have a little embossing machine, but I love this. It reminds me, like I said, of macrame. And then I made these pieces of ephemera. Actually, I think my mom gave me this postcard, and then I added this little wheat for fall theme. And then this I thought looked like a little tear, like teardrip, because I kind of have a story with this. I thought that she looked like this. I thought this was her as an adult, and she kind of looks ghostly. So, and this is a Halloween postcard, but I thought that was a tear. And then this is a little pocket here that I made, and I thought it looked very, very fall-like. And this came off of a package. I bought a wax seal from Saint Signora, and I thought this was perfect for kind of autumn-themed journal. And then once again, the spider web, and then I love this color spread. This to me looks like Dita Von Teese, a corset. I'm a huge fan of Dita Von Teese, but this is a tag. And then I thought this was beautiful. My mom gave this to me. It says kid gloves. I guess that was the thing, to get really soft gloves to wear. But this is just a little journaling card, and then some little tickets. And let's see. Okay, so this is a coffee house ephemera. I printed that and added some coffee splashes. And then this is that seal I was telling you about from Saint Signora. It has a crown and I believe laurel leaves around there. It's gorgeous. Maybe some plumes, ostrich plumes. And this is a little pocket. This is embossed. And this is a little pocket with a little picture of the Eiffel Tower. And this is sparkly. It's iridescent, has some glitter. And vellum paper. And this is a Halloween poem. It is vintage, although I made a copy of it. But this is originally was vintage. And then this is vintage trim from India. And whenever I see a hole, I feel like adding ribbon or some kind of dangle. And then this has glass glitter, so it's extremely sparkly. It won't cut you. It catches a little bit, but just keep it away from animals and children. And this is a tag I made. And let's see what the back is. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. It is, to me it looks like Paris. I did some fancy stitching on there. But I love this tag. I used something on my iPad to put her inside this frame, so she was not in there before. I added that. And this is the main tag right here because I'm calling it Autumn Cinnamon Macaroon. So this is the main tag. And there's embossing here, embossing here. It's number 1 out of my series. I will be making more macaroon journals. And then I did some collage back here when I was watching Letters to Juliet, and I think it was the movie. So that was a great movie that I watched while I was collaging. And this is something I printed out and just coffee dyed or did coffee splashes. And then I love this. It's kind of grayish brown tulle ruffle, and I think that's beautiful. And once again, the original 1900 music page. And I love this color spread. This from Dust to Roses, this little green ticket right here. And I just thought this looked really beautiful together. And then a little tab. And I love this stamp. I printed this out and distressed it, but I love this turquoise stamp. It's French, and I love the handwriting on it. It's so beautiful. And then another flash card. And then once again, the candy from the Sears and Roebuck page. So let me get that in there. Okay. And get that in there better, because this is very brittle, the Sears and Roebuck. Okay, and then this is a authentic vintage recipe card. It has an apple and some, I think it's an apple. Yeah, apple and some little blossoms. Apple blossoms, and then this is a French chocolate receipt that I printed and distressed. And these are authentic vintage, I think they're vintage stamps, and they're apples. And then this is from India. It's I thought this was perfect. Looks like a sunflower, and somebody hand drew this, and I just printed it out. And I think I have ledger paper on the back. And then this is authentic postcard from 1910, and I thought it looked like faded autumnal flowers. I think they're roses, but they look like faded flowers. I think that it's really pretty, and it's metallic gold. And once again, the vintage greetings card, and then this I thought was beautiful colors. And then this is a really pretty print that I printed. It has glass glitter, so it's the fairy godmother, and she's in the pumpkin patch. And then this is Amity Bloom wallpaper. I love the colors. And then that's it. That is my journal, and it's for sale in my Etsy shop.